The letter arrived on a Tuesday that felt like the echo of countless Tuesdays before it.
A man drowning in existential ennui held the crisp envelope in his trembling hands. My name, scrawled across the front, seemed to writhe.
The ink, a shade of midnight blue that whispered of secrets best left buried, pulsed with a sinister energy. With a hesitant hand, he broke the seal, the paper tearing with the sound of a stifled gasp. The words, penned in the same unsettling hue, were a jumbled mess, a chaotic dance of letters that refused to yield their meaning.
That is, until I held the page up to a mirror. There, staring back at me with an almost accusatory gleam, was a single sentence, stark in its clarity. The house remembers what you forgot.
Intrigued and more than a little terrified, Horatio felt a spark ignite within him, chasing away the pervasive lethargy that had become his constant companion. The letter, whether a cruel prank or a genuine plea for help, had awakened something primal within him. A thirst for the unknown, a yearning for something beyond the mundane rhythm of his carefully constructed life.
The address, scrawled with the same frantic energy as the rest of the letter, pointed me towards a remote, abandoned mansion in South Carolina. A place untouched by time, shrouded in whispers of forgotten tragedies, and guarded by secrets yearning for release.
Driven by a force he couldn't quite comprehend, Horatio packed a single bag, abandoning the life he knew in pursuit of answers that lay hidden within the crumbling walls of the mansion. He didn't know it then, but he was walking into the jaws of a mystery that would consume him entirely, a labyrinth of shifting realities where time was a broken clock, forever stuck in a terrifying loop.
My journey to South Carolina was a blur, a hazy montage of speeding cars, anonymous motels, and the ever-present feeling of being watched. The closer I got to the mansion, the heavier the atmosphere became, as if the very air around me was thick with unspoken truths and the suffocating weight of forgotten memories.
As he pulled up to the rusted gates, the setting sun casting long, menacing shadows across the overgrown driveway, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was stepping into the belly of a beast that had been patiently waiting for its next victim. Hundreds of miles away, in a quiet suburb where secrets hid behind manicured lawns and the aroma of freshly baked pies, a young woman named Louise was grappling with her own unsettling encounter with the past.
Returning to my childhood home after years of self-imposed exile, I found myself drawn to the dusty attic, a repository of forgotten memories and discarded dreams.
As she sifted through boxes filled with the remnants of her youth, she stumbled upon a collection of antique puppets, their painted faces frozen in grotesque parodies of human emotion. There was something about their lifeless eyes that sent chills down her spine, a sense of dormant malice that whispered of a darkness lurking beneath the surface.
As the days turned into nights, I found myself plagued by nightmares, vivid and terrifying visions of the puppets coming to life. Their glassy eyes seemed to follow my every move, their painted smiles twisting into menacing sneers.
The line between dreams and reality blurred, her waking hours haunted by the unsettling feeling that she was being watched, manipulated by an unseen force that delighted in her growing terror. The house, once a sanctuary filled with the warmth of family and laughter, had transformed into a prison of her own making, its familiar walls now closing in with suffocating intensity.
The puppets, with their disturbingly lifelike features, seemed to mock my fear. Their painted smiles a constant reminder of the darkness that lay just beyond my grasp.
Meanwhile, in the bustling metropolis of London, a young filmmaker named Navidson was about to stumble upon a chilling connection between these seemingly disparate events.
While reviewing footage for his latest documentary project, a study of abandoned houses and the stories they held, he noticed something deeply unsettling.
A particular house in Blackheath, its dilapidated facade shrouded in an air of oppressive melancholy, seemed to defy the laws of physics within the confines of the camera's lens. Rooms stretched impossibly long, doorways led to nowhere, and staircases spiraled into an abyss of shadows.
As Navidson delved deeper into the footage, he became convinced that he had captured something truly extraordinary, a glimpse into a realm where reality itself was fluid, malleable.
The house in Blackheath, with its shifting architecture and haunting emptiness, became an obsession, consuming his thoughts and driving him to the brink of madness. He spent countless hours poring over the footage, meticulously logging every anomaly, every flicker of movement in the shadows.
He knew, with a certainty that bordered on delusion, that the house held the key to unlocking a truth so profound, so terrifying, that it could shatter the very foundation of his reality.